quickly went to update regarding Ian Connor. He decided to reply to some stuff regarding the shoes, because I guess some people out there are criticizing his new Sicko trainers for looking a lot like other shoes, maybe for not being that innovative or blah 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 blah. He's kind of clapping back, and maybe as well clapping back a little bit against the constant narrative that he's a SA abuser or whatever, with the allegations that he may have R-worded a bunch of women over the years. So he tweeted the following and said, "Y'all hate for me is so unwarranted. The mob mentality that you'll lie and say it's 100 other shoes that look similar to his shoes. When I developed the shoe from scratch on a 7-year journey with no references, that's a lie. Come on, brother. Come on. Let's not lie now. No inspiration behind the fuel of wanting a hiking sneaker. You don't have to like me, but don't discredit greatness just because you aren't great yourself. And if it's 100 other shoes like the men, I'd like for you to show me at least 2 of them." One of them is that shoe that I mentioned before. What was it again? Is it the Albus? Is it the, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Nike ACG, what is it? Nike ACG, is it Talbis? Is it Albus? That's the one, Terra Albus. That looks exactly like the hiking shoe that he made, no? This particular shoe here, this Terra Albus. Doesn't that look exactly like the shoe that he made? Or am I bugging out? Copy image of the, this looks kind of like it, and obviously a mix between this and the sketch. Let's see, Sicko, let's see his site, right? Sicko, is the shoes available? There we go. There's a yellow that's my favorite colorway, by the way. I hate that he's got music on his site. He needs to take the music off, by the way. Take the music off, by the way, in case you're listening. Take the music off, please, I beg of you. That's, yeah, so they look kind of similar to me, no? The paneling between that Terra Albus and that Sicko shoe that he has, I think they look kind of similar. So I get his complaints. I understand why. I kind of understand why he's upset. But I think people are all right to say that, yeah, it does look like a lot of shoes. That one, and obviously that Sketcher that he used to wear back in the day. The Skechers, but they do kind of look similar to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging out. I still like his shoes. I like, again, the yellow and black pair I fucking think are so special. I really like the look of these. The colorway is really fucking beautiful, especially with the speckled laces. I think those are the best ones. That kind of like hiking shoe influence lace, I think, is the best one. But let's not lie, they do look kind of like the Terra Albus there. But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Where's his tweet there? Bear with me a second. Boom, boom, boom. He says that about the shoe. Then the next one he says, "I'm not going to go on rant because I'm actually rich and comfortable in real time. But the day I decide to actually use my voice and properly defend myself, I pray the apologies are as loud as the accusations. I know as internet invested humans, y'all lack logic, but the truth will always outbeat a lie some way, somehow." If he's referring to the allegations that he R-worded all those girls, I think it's done him irreparable damage that he hasn't addressed it directly and given proof or receipts that all those girls are lying. I think just allowing it to kind of fester and continue and kind of mocking people for even believing it is kind of dumb, because why wouldn't they? Why would people think that 20 separate girls or whatever the number is are all lying? They're obviously going to think some of them are telling the truth. It's up to you to stand up for yourself and say, yeah, this is not true, and give reasons why, give, whatever proof you can offer, and go from there and let people make up their own minds. But him mocking people or being surprised people believe it is a kind of wild, especially at the time it happened. That was like peak cancel culture. Nowadays, I don't think people care that much about it, to be honest. It seems like a lot of girls don't seem to care. They love wearing his stuff and modeling for him and being with him and stuff, so that's okay. If he's talking about the brand in general, I still think, even if you spent 7 years developing a shoe, it can still look like something, It can still look like something. It is what it is. It can still look like something. I think it's up to him. It's not his fault. It kind of is what it is. Sometimes there's people have like parallel thinking happens at the same time when it comes to designing things. But it doesn't mean that because you spent 7 years designing something, if it ends up looking like something else, it doesn't mean that discounts it. It just is what it is. We'll have eyes. But I still think his interpretation of that Terra Albus or that Sketcher is still a good thing. Like, he's kind of merged that Sketcher he used to wear back in the day, the Terra Albus, and kind of create his own thing, which is why people like it. People don't like it because it looks like something. They look like it because it looks cool. So yeah, big up Ian Connor. I understand his frustrations, but if I was him, I would just let it be, because there's no winning or there's no beating the internet at this particular point or this particular conjuncture. I don't think, personally, but I could be mistaken.